You've been taught to see your body as flesh and bone. But what if I told you it's a piece of living cosmic technology? An intelligent vessel capable of channeling universal energy. But you're only running it at a third of its potential. Why? Because invisible habits, silent energy leaks, are draining your power every single day. And the worst part, they feel normal. Let's start with the first hidden drain. Energy vampire number 1, overthinking. Your brain is a beautiful tool, but it's not designed to be on all the time. Patanjali, in the Yoga Sutras, described the mind in its restless state as Chitta Vritti, the mental chatter that dulls your clarity and leaks your life force. Now here's what's wild. Modern neuroscience backs him up. The brain uses 20% of your energy, yet it's only 2% of your weight. When your mind spins on loops, replaying, worrying, imagining, it becomes a high-performance engine stuck in neutral burning fuel without movement. From a yogic lens, every repeating thought becomes a vritti, an energetic ripple that grows into a whirlpool if left unchecked. Pause and try this. Close your eyes. Notice how many thoughts just show up without invitation. That's the problem. Most people confuse that automatic activity with intelligence, but what if that noise isn't your mind working? What if it's your power leaking? You wouldn't keep a faucet running just to feel productive. So why do we let the mind run on autopilot? Patanjali offered a cure called Pratipaksha Bhavanam, consciously cultivating the opposite thought. When negativity arises, you replace it, not with fake positivity, but with a deliberate, aware shift in direction. But there's an even deeper solution. Silence. Not the kind from meditation apps or background music. I'm talking raw, unfiltered mental stillness. Patanjali called this Nirodha, the complete cessation of thought waves. Even 30 seconds of true inner stillness can restore you more deeply than hours of shallow relaxation. And if that struck something in you, like felt real, hit like and subscribe, because we're not here to motivate, we're here to activate. Super energy vampire number 2, poor sleep and hygiene. Sleep isn't just rest, it's a ritual death and rebirth. One of the 5 mental modifications Patanjali spoke of was Nidra, sleep, but not all sleep is equal. When you align with natural rhythms, sleep becomes a portal to deep repair and cosmic regeneration. Ayurveda says the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. window is sacred, the body's most powerful healing zone. Miss that window often and you're not just tired, you're walking around with compromised clarity and immunity. Your brain's glymphatic system, which clears out waste and toxins, activates in this sleep cycle. Growth hormone peaks, tissue heals, memory consolidates, but only if you're in that rhythm. Patanjali knew how you sleep shapes how you wake. The 4th sutra says, Vritti Sarupyam Itaratra. At all other times you identify with the mind's modifications, and poor sleep deepens that illusion. Why do we resist sleep? Because surrender feels like death. The ego fears dissolution. It clings to control even if it costs us vitality. Tonight, try this. Before you sleep, whisper within, I release identification with thought. Watch how that simple shift transforms your rest. Energy vampire number 3, emotional attachments on screen text. Your energy doesn't just drain through the mind or poor sleep, it bleeds through your attachments. Patanjali called these kleshas inner afflictions that bind your consciousness to suffering loops. 2 of the most potent are raga, attachment to pleasure. These don't just live in your emotions, they etch patterns in your energy. You react, repeat, relive. That's a samskara, an energetic groove you keep funding with your awareness. Think about it. How much mental bandwidth is consumed by old conversations, imagined future conflict, unresolved pain? That's your life force, invested in what no longer exists. If something comes to mind right now, an attachment draining you, comment one word below that you're ready to release. Naming it is the first cut of the cord. Now, the solution isn't avoidance. Patanjali taught not repression but dispassion. True non-attachment isn't cold, it's liberated presence. You don't stop feeling, you stop being enslaved by what you feel. That's when emotion becomes art. All of this, overthinking, poor sleep, emotional looping, is just symptoms of a deeper root, avidya, the ignorance of your true nature. When you forget that you are pure consciousness, you mistake thought for self, noise for identity, attachment for love. But yoga offers a way home. Through the 8 limbs asana, which is the seated position to unlock tension, pranayama techniques to guide energy, pratyahara to reclaim your senses, dharana, concentration of the mind, to sharpen focus, dhyana, which is development of the role of meditation in reaching higher awareness, to dissolve thought, and samadhi to merge with source. These aren't philosophies, they are technologies of transformation, thousands of years old, because they work. Now, some teachers preach detachment from life, but some will challenge that. The highest state is full engagement without depletion. Like water, it touches everything but clings to nothing. So ask yourself, what would change if you reclaimed even 30% more energy? How would your relationships feel, your creativity, your purpose? The power is already inside you, not in more information, but in presence. Feel it now, that subtle shift between scattered thought and focused stillness. That's your true self. Everything else is just noise. Let this moment be the beginning, not of a new habit, but of a new awareness. Your energy is sacred. Don't waste